What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We out here with another Metallica reaction. This time we checking out their song "The Memory Remains" from the Reload album. Okay, now I've been meaning to get some more reactions from the Reload album on this channel. I do like a couple of songs that I've already have a reaction to. But anyways, let's go ahead and shut up, turn it up, see what Metallica's talking about today.
14 fame, mirror vein, gone insane, but the memory remains.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, straight off the bat, just coming through, like no intro, no nothing. I mean, that was the intro, but you know, from the Metallica songs that I've done, they usually get like an instrumental kind of intro. But no, we getting lyrics straight off the bat. Okay, let's go. That little riff, that do, for some reason, that kind of gave me like a blues feel, right? And you couple that with the slow tempo, man, I feel like we about to get some nasty breakdowns on here. Okay, this is interesting. It's right. Heavy rings on fingers wave, right? And I'm sitting here. The first thing I started thinking about was like the Super Bowl. You know, when I'm thinking about Tom Brady, how many rings he have. Couple that with what the beginning of the lyrics say: fortune, fame, mirror, vein. It's almost like the rock life, right? Because I hear about it and people say that, you know, it's usually short lived, you know, or long lived, but there's just like, you know, so much, you know, like I said, fortune, fame, mirror, vein, vanity and whatnot. Drugs and everything. It's crazy. You go through crazy experiences, and although maybe in the future you've become a better person afterwards, those memories remain. They still haunt you, something like that. And that's crazy, right? That's just a couple of words right there. See, that's a good writing. Just a couple of lyrics right there, right? And had me sitting off, got me flying off the rails into thinking what the song's gonna be about. But let's stop talking about it and actually play it.
Rings on fingers wave, another star denies the grave. Seated nowhere crowd, crowded nowhere cheers of honor. Like twisted vines that grow, hide and swallow mansions whole. In the light of an already faded prima donna.
That's interesting. Dim the light of an already faded prima donna. You know, dim the light. So you already faded, but now any type of chance or any type of hope that you had to rise above that is gone. You know, because you did that. Another part that kind of stood out to me is this: another star denies their grave. Right, and I started thinking about any type of like enhancements and drugs and stuff that people that some celebrities do to keep themselves relevant, right? And partially that is because the memory remains, right? You can't let go of the past, right? You can't you do all these things to try to stay relevant, and that's what I'm starting to think the song's about, right? Okay, very interesting. You got some really nice lyrics here. I love the grit in that solo. Okay, so that was interesting. See, wow, these I really like these lyrics, right? You know, I made a reference to heavy rings like Tom Brady and everything, celebrity, but now I'm sitting here thinking about how sometimes there'd be a couple of old heads who would have like really thick rings on them. I don't know what it is. Is there something about getting old? You just want to put heavier rings. My dad actually has a whole collection of really thick, heavy rings. I don't understand that. Maybe when I reach that age, I will start wearing some rings. Who knows? I heard it's automatic. You just wake up in the air on your finger. But that's interesting. Up to lips that time forgets, right? So you start thinking about plastic surgery, right? Trying to stay relevant. It's interesting. Okay, let's go back.
While the Hollywood
staying relevant.
Can the family on? Just listen and play my song. Ash to ash, dust to dust, fade to black. Watching fade, mirror vein, gone insane. Watching fade, mirror vein, gone insane. Dance little tin goddess.
Got some nanas. So what was interesting about that nanas is the texture of the voice that he decides to sing it in, right? It almost sounds like it's elderly. You know, like an elderly, like grandma or a grandpa that's singing it, right? So that's also giving me the kind of thoughts that this is pretty much dealing with people who were once famous or was once a public figure and trying to hold on to that, you know, to that status, right? And not only was it the texture of the voice, but it was a kind of, some of those nanas kind of came in on like an offbeat, like na 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 na, like, and that gave me a sense of like forgetting, you know, like dementia or something like that. You know how you know, you forget things and sometimes they happen so sudden. Those little kind of offbeats of na na na, it sounded a little bit off. That was very interesting, right? Very, very conceptual, those nanas. He ain't just saying na 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 na. There's some background stuff going on. At least that's what I heard.
Drift away, fade away, little tin goddess. Ash to ash, dust to dust, fade to black. Watching fade,
The wah wah pedal.
gone insane. Watching fade, mirror fade, gone insane. But the memory remains. Ash to ash, dust.
So again, right? Again with this freaking, wow, this is so amazing. The memory remains, right? That little extension that he had on there. He ain't, these artists aren't just doing this just to be doing this. Like there's some thought behind that. The fact that he said remains and he just lingered on, right? Because it remains, it lingers. You can put that concept in a song as well, right? The lyrics are already phenomenal, but when you transform it and you start throwing in the lyrics and you start transforming it to an audible experience, right? An audible concept, that's what makes songs like 10 times better, right? Love that. It's like for instance, it's like if you're talking about death or you're talking about ethereal or you're talking about stuff that's got to do with the spiritual plane, when you're singing your lyrics, adding on like a little echo, right? Or a reverb can kind of help drive that sense, right? Instead of just, you know, just singing it or speaking it bare, you know what I mean? That's what I got with that last part right there. Good stuff.
Ash to ash, dust to dust, face to black. The memories remain. Yeah, faded premature. Yeah.
That's here we go again. Right there. Nah, that right there.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Whew. Oh man, so that was yeah, that I'm just sitting here imagining listening to that at like a full blown like concert kind of thing, right? That was very interesting because I'm sitting here thinking about the crowd, just everybody singing that. Oh, the experience it must be like to be live on stage and see that happen. That's absolutely mind blowing. Just listening to a whole entire crowd singing that. I imagine they probably do have a live version of this song. As a matter of fact, let me check it because I might check that off camera. Let's take out lyric video. Oh wow, they have an S&M version of this. Now that wow, hold on, let's just go to live. Oh, they do, they do, and that was 2019, so it wasn't too far. Oh, guys, I might have to do a reaction to this. I might have to. They got a couple of live performances, guys. Y'all got to tell me which one to do. I definitely want to see if the crowd starts singing with it. That must just bring chills over your entire body. Um, I saw that they had an S&M version, but I can't find it. All of my S&M videos gets blocked. Like the video itself gets blocked, and that stops me from uploading because I do want to do a lot of reaction to S&M. I did hear of one tactic that could possibly help me with copywriting stuff, and that was putting text over the video. So I think that's probably a better experience for you guys instead of me just blurring the video. So in the event I do another S&M reaction, I'm going to try that. Okay. Anyways, this was an awesome song. I definitely need to hear those 999s happen live. Don't forget to let me know which one to check out. If you put a link in there, it will filter it out. I will see it on my end. So do that at your own cost, or you can just tell me what the title is and I'll search it that way. All right. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.